Your City Show, and we have got a Hotlist guest with us right now. We've got the hot Kate Schoffman. She is the owner of Blingle Premier Lighting. It is the new lighting company here in St. Louis, and you have it all. So welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
And your shirt, we can't see your cute little logo
Blingle.
there, Blingle.
Yep.
What a fun name. I want to be blinged. That sounded kind of bad, actually. So tell us, what is Blingle?
So Blingle is, we have really 4 lines of business within a business, but we do landscape lighting, holiday lighting, event lighting, and then
landscaping?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll
sure
go
blink there on my own business. So.
I got
what
you.
do we do?
I got you. I can see the 4 pictures right now of your
yeah,
different
landscape.
things.
We're in the middle of landscape season, so this has been kind of, and then we're starting to shift focus to holiday, and events are always happening, obviously. So.
You know, we're all so busy now. I mean, we're working 24/7 with technology, and our businesses, we're never off, and we don't have the time to do the holiday lights like we would like to. So what can you do if someone's interested in, let's talk about holiday lights, since really we're getting close to that time.
Quicker than we want to be, yeah.
I know, I see the countdown on Facebook, you know, like 300 days till Christmas, and I used to be like
just like ill when I see that. I'm not ready for summer to be over.
But it's interesting now because you see the people that really are planned and prepared. So I'm already getting a lot of calls on, hey, can we talk about, you know, designing our roof line or some briefs or things that you have, especially on the commercial side of things. They're planning for Christmas now or whatever holidays, you know, that they're celebrating. So getting on the books early, I think, is a big thing. It's one less thing that you have to worry about. And
so not just the home, you do commercial businesses.
We do a lot of commercial. And yeah, there's a little bit more that goes into that depending on the size of the building. So being prepped for that. So yeah, the time is now. I would have thought that before.
So those lights that we don't want to get to that are way up high,
I was just
you do?
gonna say,
Yes.
man, I'm
Yes.
like, honey, call them.
Lots of ladders, lots of boom lifts, all the equipment.
Do you get up on the boom lift?
I do. So
wow.
Yeah.
I need to see a picture of that.
I have some pictures
and we
of
need
that.
to show it to everyone.
I've been laughing. I say it's a different corporate ladder I've been climbing. So I've been on roofs a
yeah.
lot lately.
You were in the corporate world,
Yes.
and you decided that you wanted to do something where you could be more with your family.
Yep.
And of course, you're so busy now, you can't be with your family. Your kids are going to be on the boom with you.
They are. That's the beauty of this, though, is bringing the family in. Just yesterday, we had both of our kids out doing door hangers, so kind of getting them involved in the marketing.
That's
and
great.
You know, lighting is so fun, so it's something that they, you know,
What a great idea.
they
Who
find
can say
joy.
no to a kid?
Yeah.
Sure, let me
so
see
hey,
this.
I like the lemonade stand.
kids running through your yard or through your business asking about holiday lights. So, no, that part
Dressing
has
in
been
little
really
Santa
fun.
outfits.
Yes, but it's a different world for sure, coming from the corporate to, you know, run your own business.
I'm sure you love it.
I'm loving it.
But you know, coming from that end and then owning your own business, it really does help, because you bring, even though it's your business, being in the corporate world myself, you bring that mentality and
Yes.
organizational skills and the way you do things, you bring that to your business. And a lot of times you can meet a small business that doesn't have that, and it's
Yes.
kind of all over the place.
Yes.
So it really does help, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I say that all the time. There's, you know, so many parallels between just, like you said, the organizational piece, but really the resourcing of, you know, I've been fortunate to have a lot of great resources with some of the technology companies I've partnered with. And just, you know, you don't have to be great at everything, but you have the resources to fill some of the gaps. And, you know, and I think that's what kind of sets us apart is that, you know, coming together as a full solution, but pivoting quickly and,
Sure.
you know, it's a learning curve for all of us. So it's been fun.
You know, one thing, the service that you do is, other services that you do is like the landscaping. And that's always been something for me. I remember landscaping with lighting was such a challenge because it's like, you know, well, actually, I just had lighting for like Christmas and the uplighting that I put on my house. But mine was, if I wanted red lights, I had to change out and put the red lights in. If I wanted white lights, I had to take them off and put the white lights in.
So now we have no lights.
Well, now we have no lights because I got tired of changing them out. But this is where
now
you
it's
can
dark.
help. This is where you can help me because you have lights that I don't have to change out all the time.
Yes.
That they can be changed by technology with my phone. I can change it. I can sit here and
incredible.
just go, I want red lights. Boom. I want
It's
green lights. Tell us a little
amazing.
bit about that.
Yes, we have permanent lights, and that's probably what you're referring to. But even your landscape lights now, you know, they can come in all colors. You can control them from your phone, just like many of our other apps. But permanent lights, it's been a trend for a while now, but you can go residential or your home, control them on your phone. So I have clients, they, St. Patrick's Day, everything's lit up in green, and you have it programmed for the whole year. Your holidays come up, birthdays, sporting events, and they're changing by the day.
Can you change them? So let's say I have 4 pillars, and I want each pillar to be a different color. Can I do that too?
Yeah, you could do that on your phone. Cool. That could be done through landscape lighting as well as, permanent lighting. I'm kind of referring to more of the roof line, but yes.
Wow, so, make it so easy.
Yes.
So then the other thing is event lighting. So if someone has a wedding or a shower or a birthday party and they want some special lighting, it really does. It's incredible how a room and you just put some up lighting and light up the walls, it can just change the whole dynamics of the event.
Changes everything, I know.
And you have props like these that gorgeous tree that's in your office, which is lovely there in Chesterfield. Really, you're like in a warehouse district with this gorgeous office that you go in. It's so cool. But you've had these lighted trees that can be placed into events. So there's other things that you have besides just lighting. And you definitely need to put your come over on the houses that have gone overboard on the solar stick in your yard lights. It looks like a runway going up their houses. Like, okay, I think you overdid it. There must have been a sale on them. They just bought them all.
These are the people that love lights, though. You could tell they've got them everywhere. I'm like, let's update this a little bit. But
leave a couple on their door. So on the event lighting, you have all kinds of sources to be able to light up that party to their theme.
Yes, and we partner, just with your simple, everything from a simple wedding, birthday party up to large corporate events. But the cherry tree, people comment on that all the time. So, we're partnering with a couple of the local charities. So they'll put just trees. Maybe they can do some donations hanging from the trees. The holiday season's a good example of that with Make-A-Wish Foundation is one that we're partnering with now. And so they'll use some of those cherry trees to put at their events. And then, for each kid that you might want to help make a wish, you can pull something off the cherry tree and give back. So a lot of really cool ideas. But yes, regarding events in general, we do, of course, the lighting, pipe and drape. We're working on some proposal packages with a local jeweler to, some Marry Me signs.
I love that.
I just, like you said, lighting changes everything, changes the mood of any event. So we're there. We've got the full package.
One house says "Marry Me" and the next house says "I'm divorced."
No, or yes.
No
babies here, but baby
no
born
ditto sign on those houses.
Hit the runway.
The guy would light up his house and they just put a ditto sign.
Just ditto. I like that. You could get a lighted ditto sign.
That's so funny. That's great.
Put that on there. So Christmas light, right now, that's big,
hot,
and
yes.
definitely want to book the appointment.
Yes.
But all year long, you have something for everyone again, which is event lighting,
Permanent
landscaping,
lighting,
permanent lighting,
holiday lighting, and then events, of course. But permanent lighting, I think a lot of people will think permanent, it's in the ground. When we refer to permanent lighting, it's a lot of the roof line.
Sure.
It's invisible by day, and then at night, you can customize it. It can just kind of wall wash down your building, your architecture. So it's more than just a holiday kind of vibe.
Is everything LED or?
We've got both, yeah. We've
Okay.
got all options, but for the permanent lighting, it's LED and it lasts
Forever.
20
Yeah,
plus
long
years.
time.
So,
Yes, and it's cost effective
and
too
it's
on your
very cost
energy
effective.
bill.
Right.
So if you love lights and you're always putting them up, it's an option to do it one time.
If someone wants to get a hold of you there at Blingle, your office, of course, is there in
We're in
Chesterfield, but you have a wide territory that you can take care
Yes.
of. So how do they get a hold of you?
We're on Instagram, Blingle at Southwest St. Louis. We've got Facebook. They can email me, call me.
Perfect.
We're
And we'll
available.
put your information up there too, so that they can get a hold
You
of you.
see our van. We've got vans driving around, so our kids might be in your subdivision.
I love the logo.
Yeah, I do
so
too.
it's fun. Yeah,
It
lighting
makes you
is
feel
fun.
happy.
That's right. That's
And
what I love
lighting
about
makes a
it.
huge difference.
That's exactly
Except
right.
for this lighting. This lighting, I look like I am not wearing any makeup and I have a ton on. So if you can blingle me somehow to make the lights work, so I'm not washed out, that'd be. I want to be
we just turn them off. That's it. We can also control lights. Just
turn them off. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank
Kate
you.
Schoffman, the
Thank you
owner
for
of
having me.
Blingle. Get a hold of her, like she said, events, landscaping, permanent lighting, and then of course holiday, which is coming up. You'll want to definitely get a hold of her and make life easy and get your house beautiful for the holidays. So
Right,
thank you so
easy.
much, Kate.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
it.
us.
All right.
Appreciate it.
In Your City Show, coming from Chesterfield right there with Blingle.
Thank you.